Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. Today we're looking at some pre-pitch movements from Justin Turner of the LA Dodgers. One of my big things that I love looking at is how infielders and outfielders prepare themselves to move, to give themselves the best jump on the pitch, be able to anticipate and at the big league level and as you move up in levels, split seconds and tenths of seconds are huge, and they can be the difference between an out call or a safe call. And so, they showed this replay here in the playoffs of Justin Turner. And if you've seen our videos in the past, we put a bunch of different videos up about this, looking at different players. I'm a fan of basically, you know, getting your feet, being in the air and landing basically as the ball is being struck. You're just about to be coming down and hitting the ground. And the reason for doing this is so technically you're reading the ball in the air, and that way, just as you're about to land, your brain is pretty much telling you which way you're going to go. So when your feet hit the ground, there's no hesitation. It's hit the ground, bang, move. Right? That's when you're going to be quickest. They've done tons of studies looking at tennis players, um, who have to, they have to react to 100 plus mile an hour serves. And, the way they do it is they don't read the ball with their feet stagnant on the ground because it takes longer to get your body moving from a complete stop than it does to read the ball as you're basically starting to come down to land. You're reading the ball, and now, bang, once you hit, your body is essentially like a spring. And so once your feet are coming into the ground, if you notice the ball's coming here, then your right foot is going to land, and right as it lands, bang, it's off. Okay, um, and that's the way. When I've watched most major league guys, that's the way they do it. One thing with Turner that I realized, and they show a lot of slow mo replays during the playoffs, is that he reads the ball from a complete standstill. So he doesn't really use a hop at all. He's just kind of standing there. And there were a couple balls in this series that he just can't get to. Now, I'm not saying that if he did it the other way, he'd get it, but I'd be interested to see if that would be the case because, out of all the guys I watch, he is really flat-footed, doesn't have a lot of movement, really trying to get his body going from a complete standstill, and it takes a little while for him to really get going. You can see here his basically his glove start moving when the ball's about halfway to him, and now he's going to cross over. And this ball is, it's basically a step and a dive away. Here's a step and a dive, and he just can't get to it. So again, Justin Turner is an amazing player. Plays a solid third base. Obviously rakes. But this is one part of his game that I just watching a lot of playoff games this fall. I noticed that he doesn't have really any movement to him when he's trying to get ready to move. There's no real pre-pitch movements. And I wonder if he added something, if he just added a little bit of a hop, got into the air a little bit, read the ball. He's in the air as he's kind of reading this ball off the bat so that right now he's landing and boom, he's starting to cross over and go. Maybe it wouldn't make a difference. Maybe this is, he'd have the same reaction time, but I'd be interested to see because I think he could possibly save himself, a tenth of a second or a couple tenths of seconds and maybe be able to increase his range a little bit. So be interested to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to throw up a bunch of different players, a bunch of different infielders and kind of show their pre-pitch movements and how they're reading the ball and the jumps that they're getting. And, we'll see if we can notice any differences between, Turner and some of the other players. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later.